you, sir?
Here are some of Inside Edition's top stories of 2019. In January, we met the nicest mailman in the world. He had a package to drop off, but he was worried about porch pirates. The homeowner communicated with him through the security camera.
Hi, we're not home.
Okay, I'm gonna take it back to the office.
Okay.
But watch the letter carrier's thoughtfulness.
It's from your Uncle Michael?
Oh, does that need to be signed for?
No, but usually I don't leave stuff at the front if it's not from a store.
The homeowner tells him it's okay for him to leave the package at the door, but the mailman leans in with a good idea.
Would you like me to put it inside the recycling bin?
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Okay. You have a
Thank
wonderful
you.
day.
I appreciate it.
Inside Edition tracked down the homeowner in Washington State.
Hands down, he is awesome. I don't think I've ever had a mailman take such care, intentional care, with a package.
And what was in the package?
It's just a ton of really old coins.
And they're irreplaceable. So kudos to this mail carrier for going above and beyond on his appointed rounds.
How are you, sir? We'd just like to ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial.
In May, Lisa Guerrero interviewed televangelist Kenneth Copeland. Here is an excerpt from that interview.
Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me just a second. Of course. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need. If I flew commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing. That's really the main.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen, I paid. You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
Certainly. Well, if you'd like to come out here, I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off guard.
I love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah. Now, thank you, Lord. Help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question. A lot of people think it's unbecoming for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do.
In July, there was the bagel store blow-up heard around the world.
Everywhere I go, I get the same smirk with the biting lip.
This guy lost it because, he said, women reject him over his size.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making up?
And watch what goes down when another customer tells him to chill out.
Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared of you, pal.
Somebody else tells him to calm down.
Go ahead and attack me, big.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Somehow back on his feet, he turns his ire to the bagel store's female employees.
All you women should shut that. All of you! All of you! Yeah! All of you!
You need to go.
No! You women need to stop being so.
The encounter happened at Bagel Boss in Bayshore, Long Island.
He was degrading us as women. That's not right.
The meltdown went viral with tens of millions of views on Twitter. So who was the man at the center of the Bagel Boss fracas? His name is Chris Morgan. Inside Edition producer Allison Hall got to speak to him.
Do you think that a bagel shop is really the place to take out all of this anger with all of these strangers, public, innocent people around?
Why not? What do you mean take it out? And you're acting like I committed mass shooting or something. That guy, twice my size, that women love, the bullies, attacked me.
Morgan was quickly done talking.
You know what? I don't really, no offense, I don't really like you that much, so this interview's over.
In September, Inside Edition met this haunting subway singer. She was homeless, her voice angelic. A police officer took video of her singing in the Los Angeles subway while carrying all of her belongings. That video captivated the nation. But who was she, and how could someone with such undeniable talent land in such a difficult situation? Her name is Emily Zamora, and her story is as moving as her singing.
Emily is a classically trained violinist who came here from Russia 28 years ago. She became homeless after she was hit with massive medical bills and took to playing violin on the streets to make ends meet. Then her precious violin, worth $10,000, was stolen, and she was left with only one instrument, her voice.
I was sleeping outside, wherever I could go, and sleep and be safe. And God protected me.
What do you say to that police officer who put that
Oh, you know that if they would not be there that day, I wouldn't be here. And I would not hear so many comments about me, good ones.
Her subway performance even attracted offers of help. Emily sang for Inside Edition. Emily said she liked to sing in the subway because the acoustics there are so good. This is InsideEdition.com.